All right, so that's Lodina, who has been serving us all through the morning with some beautiful tunes right here. She has a show that shows on this network on Sundays at 11 a.m. to make her days and get more of her melodious voice. As we've advertised this morning, we have the man everybody has been waiting for, Nigerian superstar, now producer, Jim Iyke is in the building. You're welcome. We've waited for you for quite a while, but it's great to have you in here.
Thank you.
I took you by surprise.
You rehearsed that one.
I rehearsed it well. And Kedo.
Kedu.
Yeah. Okay, but I got the Ndewo right.
You're killing it so
then,
far.
Then there's Day. I've forgotten.
Okay,
Good morning. What day was?
Kachibo. You know, there are different dialects.
There are different types of the Igbo language.
Yes.
But it's great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Beautifully, you're here on a day that we are celebrating our 24th anniversary as a TV network. And it's also a day that Nigeria is celebrating its 61st birthday. I want to check how patriotic you are. Let's put you on the spot. Can you do the Nigerian anthem?
Top to bottom.
Because I can do it.
You can? Okay.
So let's do it together.
No, you go.
Arise, O compatriot. 1, 2, let's go. Arise, O. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. The Nigerians in Ghana are watching. I am Nigerian by birth as well.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I can sing from A to Z.
Where were you born in Nigeria?
First Town, Lagos. 206 Road, 2nd Avenue.
It doesn't get any more Nigerian
I tell
than that.
you.
Okay. So let's go.
Okay. Arise, O compatriot. Nigeria's call obey. To serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain.
Okay.
To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and you. I did a better job than you. I think you should be paying me for this one. But great again to have you.
Thank you.
And we are doing Bad Comments, the movie. That's why you're in Ghana. So I've had a friend ask me that, why is it showing? Because we haven't seen any flyers yet. We haven't heard anything about it. Is it showing this weekend?
It's showing tomorrow.
Okay.
We just gone to town 3 days ago. There's strong word out there. Your friend lives in Accra, I suppose? Yes, it's strong where we've been to rounds and trying to put word out there, just make as much as possible the message that 4 p.m. tomorrow at the Silverbird Cinemas at Accra Mall, we're showing Bad Comment, the movie, to the people of this great nation, and I'm just really excited about it.
We are excited to see because we've heard a lot about it, so we can't wait to see. So is this just one show in 4 p.m. tomorrow and that's it? 4
p.m. is when I can see it with everyone.
Okay.
Then right after that is going to be in the cinemas for a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can sit with everyone to watch it.
Yes, absolutely.
Normally in Ghana, we have a red carpet setting and all of that. The stars are there. Are you going to be mounting some carpets that people will have to come take pictures with?
Oh, yeah. It's a full premiere by every stretch of the word. We intend to have, everyone of consequence in this land come out to support what we're doing. We've reached out to all and sundry. Where, like I said, it's just a time to be excited because choosing Ghana as a nation that we tended to bring this from get-go was something that a decision that didn't just come to us easily. We fought for it because when we're done, we've done about 6 premieres back-to-back at sold-out venues back home. So the next intention was to head out to Amsterdam, Paris, and Houston, where we had our next line of shows, and London as well. But we thought, let's do at least one African country before we go. And everybody cited reasons why it should be South Africa or Ethiopia or Kenya, because they're really strong film cities and nations. I thought, let me go with where I love, and Ghana was the obvious choice.
Ghana, obviously, because you love Ghana.
Yes,
but I've been monitoring when it got released in Nigeria, and I monitored all the things that came with it. And I've been asking myself, Bad Comments is a movie put together by Jim Iyke, but Jim Iyke cannot tolerate a bad comment about him on social media. At least that's what we saw with the Iyke case. Was it some kind of publicity stunt, or it was just truly you being Jim Iyke?
It's become, obviously, the most asked question in the media of late. I think, let me answer this. Everything I do in life is very deliberate. Everything I do is strung out, is thought through, is deliberated. And when I move with extreme intentions. So I'll leave it to you to decide.
So everything is deliberate, then it makes it calculated.
I said I'll leave
It
it
makes
to you.
it makes
You're
it
a very
calculated.
intelligent person. I'll let you decide in nay or ye if it's what it is. But I haven't said that. A lot of water is passed under the bridge. There's certain things I know in my life that I cannot tolerate. But I wanted people to understand first and foremost that this is not solely the chief reason wasn't for entertainment. There's an advocacy behind it. The reason was to make people understand that the cyberspace, especially with focus on the internet and social media, has become perhaps a place where untold opportunities are inherent, but it's also a place where a lot of tragic circumstances have happened. We have kids between the ages of 15 to 19 losing their lives tragically because of the kind of treatment that's made to them on these platforms. These ages are very susceptible for suicide, and it's always between the mid to low income societies. That's namely us. So if this statistics is not being brought to the forefront, then there's a problem. Obviously, these conversations are not being had in the right quarters. So we thought to amplify, shed a light on it, chronicle all the actors in that space, and let people begin to understand that there's an ominous reason behind the use of this platform. People need to start having these conversations.
Yes, having this reasoning, how much of you do you keep away from the internet yourself? Because I've been looking, is he married? Does he have children? I don't find that anywhere on the internet.
I've always assumed the internet. If you also follow me, I don't follow anyone.
Really?
Yes, I don't. 2.3 million followers. I do not follow. I don't see the reason for it. I don't think anybody has to validate my personal relationship with them on social media.
Wow.
It's a marketplace. I have people that have access to me 24/7. I have 6 sisters, every one of them on social media. I do not follow them. They follow me. My dad is even on social media, that old dude. I don't know what he's doing there. But I don't.
Following you.
Yeah, I don't follow him because he's my father. How do I have to validate my relationship with my father on social media? It's a marketplace, for crying out loud.
Are your colleagues happy and okay with that? Because they might also be following you.
But
They feel like we're on the same level.
I'm about my mental health. I really don't care what they think of it. Seriously, it's it can be a strong out situation in there once you begin to play the circumstances of trying to please people in the public domain. The court of public opinion will judge you regardless, whether you're doing it right or you're doing it wrongly. So why don't you protect that which you can while you can? And so we're already in that public space. Why else do I have to bring people out personal?
Your fans haven't questioned you on that.
They
don't feel, why do I follow you and I don't get that same love back?
No, they understand that I can give them love, not
Without
just that
following
way.
them.
Is that how you express love?
Well, that's how some fans look at it.
But that's a pseudo relationship. That is not a real relationship. It's surreal. Nobody is going to consider a relationship on social media as a real relationship.
Really?
No. Do you consider it a real
Well, I
relationship?
don't know about people.
No, I'm asking you directly.
I don't know
No,
if
I'm
I should.
asking you
Because
directly.
if I have my sister on social media, it's considered a real relationship. And if you're following it, well, that's it. But
so you think the life on social media is real then?
is it fake?
It is extremely. It's not, there's nothing, there's no stretch of the word, anything by any device of human interaction that's real. There's a social experiment. The people that even created it are beginning to distance themselves from it. You heard what the CEO of Google said recently. It's become the beehive of idiots. It's not the real intention for it, which is to amplify people's abilities and sell themselves in the public space and market, their resources. And it's not even being used for that anymore. It's not culturally cool to project hatred and cruelty. So that's
I'm going to ask you 2 more questions. The first of the 2 is your favorite Ghanaian song. You want to tell us, because I've seen you talk about some artists.
Yes.
So I want to know if any of those artists have a song that is your favorite.
I think I'm more about the human element. I like an artist that resonates with me both as a human being and as a creative. So I like Stonebwoy because of what he stands for, because of how he thinks, because of how he projects his artistry. I like Shatta Wale. That must surprise you.
You look alike. He says it looks like you.
I don't know about that part. But I do know that I like him. He's a really, Shatta understands the dynamics. He understands what it takes to get people's attention in there.
Is that who you are as well?
No, I don't strive for attention. I just become me. It's being me that brings attention. That's the only way. It's your originality and flair that will make people gravitate to you, not when you try to get into other people's space. That space is clogged. It's full of traffic every time you want to, be in the same space.
So it's the bad boy that we see you?
No.
That's not you?
No. It's most pleasing when people are graciously pleased, surprised when they meet the real me. I've always said it, and I'll keep insisting on it. The only way you survive in this industry, if you exist in 3 realms: the public space, the private space, the secret space. Now, I've given everything I can to this establishment, well over a decade and a half of my life. That is the public space. I will always strive, do whatever I have to do to become that artist that people wish I become. The private space is my family, my associates, my business friends, okay, partners that I deal with. That requires integrity, and there's a certain measure of a man from me to do business with me and to trust me with their resources and to coexist in that space with me. And the third space is the secret space. That's where my kids exist. That's why I exist with them. Okay, that's why my father, my mother, and every other person that demand a certain kind of loyalty and emotion from me exists, and you can't share it with people.
Now there's the final question. I've monitored. I haven't seen any production from you. I'm assuming this is the first of its kind. Why did it take you this long? We've seen a lot of other people you started with do productions all over the place. Why is it taking you this long?
Like I said, I've been in this establishment, giving my blood, tears, and sweat to it for well over a decade and a half. I think I've earned the right to come and go as I please, and I also earned the right to say that anytime I come, I should come with something to say. You can't exist in a space where you have nothing to say. By and large, for quite some time, I created entities and businesses that I entrusted in the hands of people that were far less passionate than me. And for some reason, it kept failing. And we kept asking ourselves the repeated question, why? Our passion has never waned. Our work ethos has never been, less demanding. And then we project and we think through all our business endeavors. So the reason at the end of the day, we're people that were brought to man this entities. So I took some time off, went and re-educated myself, got proper financial literacy, and went back for the last 5-6 years to reestablishing my businesses. And the reason they're all successful is because I shut everything down and decided that this was the root of my problem. It had to be dealt with.
Thank you so much for coming through. Tomorrow at 4 p.m., the Silverbird Cinema, Accra Mall. We'll definitely be there to watch Bad Comments, the movie. That's the premiere movie by the most talked about gentleman when it comes to Nollywood, Jim Iyke. It's such a pleasure to have you come through. Even though you didn't give us your favorite song, we are very glad that you came through and wish you all the best. Okay. So it brings us to the end of the extended version of TV3 New Day as we celebrate our 24th anniversary as a television network. Enjoy the weekend and enjoy our programming as well.